These are very unusual, aren't they? To the touch, they feel chunky because they're made of cast silver with some vestiges of original gilding. And basically, they're brooches, because if you turn them round, you can see here traces of rust where the iron hasp would have been attached to these silver lugs, and then the bent pin bent and folded behind that retainer so that when you pin it onto your costume, the thing wouldn't fall off. What's happened is, of course, that the ferrous nature of these fittings have simply rotted away, leaving you with the remainder, which shows what the purpose of the thing was. So 2 brooches that might be applied perhaps on either side of your jerkin, denoting, I guess, a person of considerable status, because they date from the 5th or 6th centuries and come from Europe and are basically Germanic in origin. The design is lovely. They're called radiate-headed brooches because they seem to radiate the sun, except that instead of pointed, sharp elements indicating the sun's rays, we seem to have these rather stubby barrel-like elements. But they do the job. And underneath that, you have the central shaft with some niello decoration. And that's that black tarry stuff which is sometimes put into engraved details to give it a bit more interest. Overall, the condition's jolly good, and it's very unusual to find a pair. Hence, the estimate in the Timeline auction is £2,000 to £3,000. My God.